Hello, my name's Jodie and I'm from the Carried Baby. I'm going to show you how to use your close baby carrier in an off-centre position with your baby. Now the majority of people you see carrying their babies, the instructions and videos, they'll be carrying their baby in a position very similar to this. This is a tummy to tummy position. Baby is in a deep seated squat and their hands are up by their face. Now this position is recommended for once your baby's hips have got a wider range of motion, once their hips have opened. That is between 3 and 6 months, and you can tell that this has happened when your baby has started playing with their feet or when they're swinging their legs from side to side and they're rolling. Until this point, it's very easy to overstretch your baby's hips. So with a newborn, we wouldn't recommend spreading the passes too wide and overstretching their hips. The position I'm going to show you to carry your baby is very good for newborns and young babies. And this is called the off-centered position. And looks like this. If you imagine the recovery position, both legs are in the same direction. The outer leg is higher than the inner leg that's against your body. Both legs are flexed. The knees are higher than the bottom. This hand is up by the face and this hand is free at the back of the baby. Now this is very much like when we hold our babies in a cradle position. Young babies and newborns very much like this position because it allows them to be curled. Now I wouldn't recommend you carrying in this position as it's very hard to maintain the airway. The airway can easily become closed by the baby's chin falling to their chest. However, we can reproduce this position only verticalising the baby and almost wrapping them around the breast area so they can still have that nice curled position, but their upper back is straight, their chin is off their chest, so you can get at least 2 fingers between chin and chest, knowing that their airway is open. But they still have this nice curled position to support the newborn's comfort and development. So that's what I'm going to show you now with the close carrier. So taking your close carrier, hold it up so you're looking at your label and you can read the words. And just like you're putting a t-shirt on, an arm through each side and your head through the middle. And you want the cross low down on your back and taking hold of your tails, we're going to pull those to make the cross nice and snug on the front. Now we have the inner layer and the outer layer. First of all, I'm going to show you how to carry your baby in the off-centre position with the head on the side opposite to your inner layer. So first of all, I'm going to take down my outer layer and just pop my arm out at the top. And we're going to work with this inner layer. So I'm going to take my baby, position them through this pass and get them positioned how I want to carry, and then start to work with the fabric. So take your baby, always supporting under the bottom. With the shoulder that's covered, I'm going to reach up through and invite the legs through. Then I'm going to stop there and I'm going to turn the baby into that off-centered position, remembering to keep them vertical so this doesn't become a cradle carry. And I'm going to spread that layer high on baby's back. Okay, so we've got one hand out behind the baby here, one hand up by face, and the material is ending in the knee pits. Now this here is a bit close to baby's face for my liking because I'd like to keep a clear airway. So I'm just going to flip that for now down my arm. I'm still holding baby because this isn't enough to support them, to keep them safe. So I've still got a hand under baby's bum. Then I'm going to find my second layer, gather it up, and I'm going to place it between baby's legs. This will help to keep this top leg raised in a flexed position. So spreading it over baby. I'm then going to get it back onto my shoulder by working my arm down inside there. Okay, so I want this spread nice and high. And this here is quite restricting on my arm. I'm going to fold it up. And now I'm going to work on baby's position. Checking that the material is high, nice and snug and supporting the baby's position. We don't want the baby to become slumped or curled. However, we do want the lower back to be nice and rounded and the pelvis to be tilted. So to do this, I'm going to hold the back of the head. I'm going to lean slightly forwards and I'm going to just push on the soles of the feet and in the knee pits, just to tilt that pelvis back. So both legs are flexed, the knees are higher than the bottom, the baby's chin is off the chest, I can get 2 fingers under there, the face is clear of fabric, hand is up by the face. Babies like to find their hands, it's comforting for them. And now I'm going to make sure that the slack in my tails doesn't work its way back through the rings. By doing that, just a double knot, that will keep it all secure. If there's any areas that you feel are a bit loose, you just take your slack, pull it all the way down to your rings, loosen your knot, tighten and retie. Okay, now if this is spread, if this is all spread nice and wide and very secure, then this is very safe, feels very safe and secure. However, we do recommend that you use the 3rd layer just for extra security. So taking my panel, just going to wrap that around there, being careful not to catch baby's feet. And tie a double knot. This bit here on layer 2 can be used if baby falls asleep, just for a bit of comfort. However, it shouldn't be used as a head support because baby's position should be correct and ensure that baby's head is in a nice upright position and that there's no head flopping back or flopping forwards, and all that comes from making sure that the pelvis is nice and tipped and the lower back is in a curled position. Okay, if you're in any doubt that your positioning is correct with this carry, please find your nearest baby carrying consultant and they will help you with your positioning needs. Thank you.